Hi, I'm Alan Steinheimer. I'm here for another Meet the Gaffer episode. This one we're going to look at LiteMat 4 Plus. So here's what we've been working with up till now. It was called the LiteMat series. Well, first one didn't even have a series number. Second one came out, Series 2, a little bit brighter, same basic system. It looks something like this, power supply, dimmer, and then these little tiny PH3 cables. Controls for the bicolor right here and for dimming. Blue was the high output, and these connectors were not really all that great. They didn't follow the pins to power protocol that you see in most of the industry, and the little wires actually pull out at the end. So not my favorite. They decided they could again improve it. They came out with one called the Plus rather than Series 3. Not sure why they did that. Everything a little bit bigger. Here's power supply. Dimmer, you can see it's considerably bigger. It has a built-in battery device, so you can put a battery right on this and drop the power supply. The same basic buttons here. Unfortunately, for some unknown reason, they decided to make the blue the low output and the white one, or the green one, the high output. The other thing that's a little annoying is they continue to have the on and alt, and I think they should just go with high or low, but you know, not exactly sure why they did that. Anyway, it's about 40% brighter, and we're going to go ahead and build it right now. I like the bag actually has a sort of a slightly new configuration that has the longer thing for the much larger controller here. We'll go ahead and hang that right here. And then the other thing I like, they came with actually labeled diffusions, so the old stuff wasn't labeled at all, which I like the new version. Probably go ahead and use the Chimera White today. Let's pull out the actual. They might be cited for excessive Velcro use someday, but so here's the LiteMat 4. It doesn't look any different, really. And they sell these things, these silver louvers. I don't really like them. I have some honeycombs on order. I think they're going to be better. And the new style is split here, which is sort of nice. It's a little easier to put away. Flip it over. So they come with 3 connectors. This is pretty much the stock one. They have a new style that's, I think, not totally available. I'm actually sort of liking it. You need to put a little pin into it, but it's got a lot more flexibility to me. But they didn't have any the last time I asked to get more. And then the actual old Kino backing plates actually fit all the LiteMat stuff, which is a nice concession and means I can actually recycle a lot of my old backing plates. I actually prefer them over the ones that are stock with the LiteMat. This is really designed to go in a stand, and I typically find I'm really using them with a gobo head, and I'm frequently hanging them, and so this is just easier and quicker. This is so short, I have to stick a pin in here and then I have to go find that pin, and so I guess you could just leave a pin in there and that would do the same thing. This is a bayonet spin-on lock, and let's see. So I use longer computer cables for the power supply, 15 foot rather than their little 6 foot ones. And then this is the new PH7 connector right here. Obviously totally different, pins to power finally, and much more secure. So this is the blue, which used to be the high output and now is the low output. Here's the high. We're up at 100% and I'm at roughly 56 right here. I think the specs are 28 to 6,000. So the real advantage to this is just the lightweight nature of things. You know, and the flexibility to sort of go anywhere, be on the ground, be a top light for product, and just be a very easy to rig device. Sometimes the amount of Velcro on here drives me crazy, but you know, as you start to use it more, you start to get the idea. They have one for the cable here as a strain relief, and it actually works really well. So the safety ring could be a little bit bigger. It's nice when they're more the size of the KinoFlow because the cable can run in and out. Now you have to clip to it. So the back here is set up so you can actually attach the whole dimmer and power supply here. For me, that doesn't really make that much sense. I actually like to have it separate. Frequently flying this up higher, it's better to have a more of a remote control. Probably my biggest disappointment here is that the controller does not have DMX. There's some competitors out there. We'll take a quick look at the Aladdin here in a second that have come with DMX. All the KinoFlows have DMX, obviously SkyPanel as well as the Gemini stuff. Okay, so here's our LiteMat 4 Plus 24 volt controller and power supply. And here's one of their competitors, not a direct competitor because they don't really have anything that's close to the dimensions of the LiteMat 4, but they have a brilliant design working here, much bigger knobs, much more demarcated, and then on the back, DMX in and out, as well as the ability to put a battery on and also to change your DMX number. I was hoping that these were going to come with DMX. They did not. It was a big disappointment. They're supposedly working on stuff, so eventually there will be something. Yeah, I like the Aladdin stuff. It's a little bit more portable. It's probably oriented towards to the run and gun or travel a little bit more than the LiteMat stuff. But LiteMat has gotten brilliant designs on the diffusion in front of the light itself, in front of the LEDs. It's hard to beat. You almost would like a little bit of each, but this system's 12 volt, this is 24, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. But we'll see what improvements both companies come out with. So that's the LiteMat 4 Plus. I'm looking forward to seeing the DMXable version. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.